and welcome to Simply Made Homestead. Well, this morning I just thought I'd bring you along with me. It's the sun hadn't quite come over the horizon, and this time of year is the perfect time of year to be outside. Early in the morning and late in the day, because in between it's just too hot. But anyway, I wanted to bring you along while we check on the animals, let some of them out, and I want to show you a couple things in the garden that are going on. If you've watched videos on the peanuts, the muscadines, or the sweet potatoes, we have updates. So I'm really excited to show you. So first, let's head over here and let the baby goats out. Good morning, girls. Good morning. How are our babies? Y'all doing okay, huh? Did you sleep good? Did you sleep good last night? No big thunderstorms last night? Promised you updates along the way when we did this stuff around here. Anytime we make videos on the garden, I tell you I'm going to show you an update. So here's our update on the peanut patch. Now you can see right there in the middle, if you've seen any of our garden tours, we've only had a couple, but I always talk about that hole right there. I don't know what happened, why they didn't come up, but all the rest of the patch you can see, it is just so, it's really big and full. And here we are in June, and we won't actually harvest until August. So, I mean, look at that. It is, I'm excited. I am really excited. Now, if you saw the video on planting the peanuts, I planted it in 2 different methods, and they did not differ much, but it was enough where barely anything came up over here on this side, and what did come up, I transplanted over here in spots where things didn't come up, and then didn't water them. So some of them survived, some of them up there in the hole, maybe there's something in that hole that they just don't like, I don't know. But anyway, we do have some sunflowers, little itty bitty little baby. The burgundy chocolate, ooh yeah, we got those planted there. So anyway, I just wanted to show you, aren't they beautiful? And they've got 2 more months to grow. So that is going to be exciting. Now over here are our muscadine vines, and you can see just a little stretch of vine across the wire there still. And in the video, I told you that once it gets to the end of the line, to the pole, that we pinch it off. We'll see that. I didn't let it get all the way to this very end because sprouts and things will grow, and plus I was impatient. I was so excited to finally clip it off. I thought, you are close enough, little dude. So anyway, I just clipped it off there, and that way, this is just little sprouts coming off the end. If it keeps, see, that's just a little leaf there, just one little leaf right there. So we're gonna leave him, but he is, look at that. So, and along here now, you can see right here, see that little piece? Those are little leaves coming off. I will still go through and pinch those off. All we want is that one leaf. So I'll pinch those other ones off so that all the concentration can go to this end down here. So the plant can concentrate on growing and growing, because as you can see, we're almost to the pole. Now, and when that happens, I will pinch that end off as well. And then all those little tiny leaves will just make little trindles. What do you call them? Oh shoot, I forget. Anyway, I'm having a moment. But there you go. Then the little tendrils, that's it, right? Anyway, they'll start growing off of there, those little tiny leaves, and they'll just hang down, and that's where the grapes will form. So we are getting there. We are getting so close. And I am just really, really excited to just see a wall of grapes back here. Now this has nothing to do with the peanuts or any of that I was talking about, but this is our very first watermelon we have ever grown. It's one of the little sugar babies, and that's our biggest one so far. We were a little late getting our watermelons planted, but as you can see, they're doing good. And our zucchini, we've only got 3 plants. And Lord, I made 4 loaves of zucchini bread yesterday. We've been eating fried zucchini last night for supper. We've had sauteed zucchini and onions. It's putting out a plenty. Now you can see the roselle hibiscus. They're the big bushes right here on each side. Look how big they're getting. I am so excited about those things. I just cannot wait for them to bloom. And I just love, absolutely adore hibiscus tea and the thought of being able to make wine. I'm just real excited about that. Let's get that guy out of the way. It's gotten too big. Our okra patch is coming along. Oh yeah, that's one thing. And down here in hot and humid, okra loves hot and humid. So we've got our okra plants are coming up. I have kept having to replant some because they just didn't. So we got some babies there, but that's okay too. And little calendula down the middle for color. Isn't that pretty? Now I don't know if I've shown y'all this, but look at this. One of my grandkids and I bought this pineapple. It was just one last year, and from Lowe's, and we got a pineapple off of it. It was small, but it was really good. And now this year it has just multiplied. And I've got it still in that pot there. I haven't separated it. I'm just undecided what I should do. But anyway, it sure does look good. Now the corn patch, it's on its out. We're probably going to finish picking today and pull these up. And then we're going to put a cover crop down in this bed here. This was the first year, and it hadn't had a lot of anything added to it, so we're going to put a cover crop down and help it get through the rest of the summer, and maybe help the soil out too. Some of our garlic's gone. Ground cherry tomatoes are coming on up. But here are the sweet potatoes. Look at that. Now, if you haven't seen the video on planting sweet potato slips, I hope you'll go and watch it. Go check it out. Because when we planted it, and you'll see in our past garden tours, just these little, tiny little sprouts of sweet potatoes, and they are coming right along. I'm just really pleased with them. Now, and we grew these slips. We grew these sweet potato slips. First year ever doing it. You see how beautiful and how wonderful it turned out. And it was early spring. I came out here and planted some really small little sweet potatoes we got that were left over from our sweet potatoes last year. Apparently our dog has spotted something on the other side of the fence. And so we just dug a row, planted those sweet potato slips. We got all the slips, every one of our slips. There were a couple small ones we didn't think we were going to use, because we were trying to use all the larger ones, but we had exactly the right number of slips to fill this bed right here. So we used them. And you can see down here, the couple of smaller plants down here. It's taking a little bit longer to get going, get kicking up and bushing out. But they have just done beautiful. And we will, when it comes time to plant sweet potato slips again, or plant sweet potatoes for sweet potato slips, we will do a video on that so we can actually show you ourselves. So be sure and check that out, or keep an eye out for it, because it will be coming. It'll be a few months, but it will come. Okay guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes this morning and letting me show you how the muscadine's coming along, and our big old poofy peanut patch, and our beautiful sweet potatoes just trellising, or not trellising, but running all over the place. We are so excited about them and just so tickled, and the anticipation is a little much, because it's kind of like digging for diamonds. You don't know what's down there until you start digging, and we still got a couple of months to wait. So I hope you'll stick with us and be there when we unveil the happenings under the soil there. So if you like videos like this or enjoy watching videos like this, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications so you won't miss a thing. And if you'd like to help us in any way, the best thing you can do is to share us with your friends and family and along all of your social media. So until next time, take care and God bless.